Okay, so same thing. Can you clap once real big in front of your face? Perfect. Let's see. T369. Okay. Could you tell me your name and do you ran with H?
Yeah, I ran with
Okay.
H.
Okay, so tell me your name and the school you went to, and then what years you were there.
Sure. My name is Grace Cologne, and when I was running with H, I went to the John D. O'Brien, which is a BPS exam school. I ran with H my junior and senior year of high school.
Okay. I'm going to stop you for 1 second. Do you, your hat is cutting a big shadow. Do you want to wear your hat, or could you take it off, or would you rather have it on?
I'd rather have it on if that's okay. Having a bad hair day.
Okay, then I'm going to change which way I'm looking. There we go. That'll work. No, that's fine. You were fine. Like
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Try to make it look as good as you look.
Thank you.
All right. So let's start over one more time. Your name, what school you went to, and what years you ran cross.
Sure. My name is Grace Cologne. I went to John D. O'Brien while I was running with Coach H. I only ran cross country with him, and I ran with him my junior and senior year of high school.
What years were those?
Those 2018 and 2019, I believe. No, that was too early because I ran with him when COVID happened, actually. So 2019 to 2021, yeah.
Okay, cool. What was it like being on a team full of kids from across the city?
It was a different experience, honestly. It made us more of a team than most school teams because we came to practice with the same mission as each other. We all bonded over the same thing, and we each brought a different perspective to the table. I remember when I was running with Coach H, it was only like 7 boys and 2 girls, me being one of them. It was a great day when we could get like 4 or 5 girls to come run. There was only one time where we had a full girls team on the line. But it felt very important. I don't know how or why, but it gave us a greater sense of purpose running with each other, all coming from different schools, because neither of our schools had our own cross country team. That's why we came and ran with Coach H. A couple of the boys that I knew who ran with Coach H had reached out to the girl that I ran with, Katie and I, because we were the only distance runners that wanted to pursue cross country. I guess that's what it was like running with kids from other schools. I don't know.
Yeah. What are you? I guess what role has running played in your life, and how have you learned from it as a sport, especially cross country?
Cross country has probably been, it has made one of the biggest impacts on my life and has made me grow so much as an individual. Because I started running track and field when I was in 8th grade, and I could barely run a 6-minute, 20-second mile. So I stuck with track and field all the way until my senior year. But when I started running with Coach H, running cross country, it absolutely changed my life. It changed how I viewed running. It changed how I respond to situations as an individual. It taught me the greatest qualities. It taught me perseverance. It taught me patience, endurance, not just on the course, not just on the track, but in life as well. And I still take those lessons that I learned from cross country and apply them to my everyday life. I still hear H sometimes in my head saying, "You can't build Rome in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day." Or, you are a masterpiece. You're made with every stroke. You have to be patient. I ran with Coach H for 2 years, and all of a sudden I was running, not all of a sudden, but with training, I started running a sub 6 mile. I started running 5:50. And to me, that was just absolutely groundbreaking. Especially as a city kid, because you don't see a lot of city kids running very well. just because of the way our programs are set up.
What I guess describe Coach H.
Coach H has to be Coach H has to be one of the most uplifting individuals I've ever met. He takes every person around him and he brings them up with him anywhere he goes. I mean, he never leaves anybody behind. Whether you're his student athlete, whether you're his friend, whether you're part of his family, he makes you feel like a part of his family, regardless of who you are, where you come from. He just lifts everybody up around him. So it's been just an absolute honor to know him.
All right, Coach H in one word.
Inspiring.
Cool. Can you speak on the struggles of being on a city public schools team?
Oh, absolutely. You don't only see the disparities between what each team has on with like performance wise and with times and how you see them perform on the track or on the course. You see it at every single meet. Just how much other schools tend to outperform city kids. It was always very discouraging at times. But and also like when I was in high school, at least, we never really had like a set facility. Like we were meeting H at his job to run around Castle Island and to run around Moakley, which is like an old public track. But we all did it. We all commuted. We all took the train together. We all either took the commuter rail, took the bus, just to get to practice because we all served that same purpose. We didn't have matching team gear like the suburban schools, which was kind of an enviable thing. What else was there? Well,
so you were saying how you got outperformed by the other teams. Why would you persevere if that's disheartening, right? So why do you want to keep going?
It is disheartening, but one, you want to get better yourself. Two, it kind of fuels the fire, and H taught us that it fuels the fire, that every single outperformance just makes you want to beat them even more. And three, because we had H. With him as our coach, we believed that we could do anything.
Nice. Trying to think what else. I'm running out of questions. You already spoke on this, but what kind of how has running shaped your life after running or after high school running?
After high school, so I actually ran in college for a year. I ended up getting injured, so I stopped, and I had to stop running. But even though I had to stop running, I still carry everything that I've learned. It honestly molded who I am as an individual. Even though I can't lace up my sneakers and go for a jog around the neighborhood, it gave me the confidence to just be who I am as a person. It gave me something to do outside of the house, honestly, because I live in the city. My life basically in high school was go to school, get good grades, but with running it gave me something else to do, something to look forward to, something to strive and aim for. And even now that I'm not running, it's just something that I will always remember and something that I will always build off of. I mean, look, I'm back here, right? I want to be around this environment just because it's such a great environment.
Yeah, so you're coming back to the team in what capacity, and what do you want to get out of it?
I'm hoping to shadow H a little bit, hopefully be an assistant coach if I'm able to handle it during the school year, because I'm a sophomore in college right now. But he's just a great guy to be around, honestly. And it gives you a sense of purpose, honestly, in any aspect. I want to help kids that were in my shoes, who are in my shoes now. I want to help kids go farther than I did and do better than I did. And hopefully, if this team continues to grow, they'll have even more opportunities with running than I ever had, because it was honestly just one of the best times of my life.
Okay, so what do you want to take from the team and what do you want to give to the team?
I hope I give that same kind of motivational energy. I hope to be just as inspiring as him one day. I hope to be just as much of a leader as him one day. And to take away from it, I just want to be somewhere that feels fulfilling. Like just being a part of this team, even for just 2 years. I know some of the boys, they were with H for 4+ years. I was just with him for 2 years, and it impacted my life from then on. It's a very happy, motivational, inspiring place to be.
I think we'll end on that. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Sorry for being so shy.